South Africans are not happy on social media. Post where I maybe read the amount. It is coming from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ghana. Now, it has over 400,000 views and then a lot of reactions. Now, Oko reactions, the more South Africa phobia brina and our more reacted. They are not happy about this post. Because, you know, and sometimes it confuses me because South Africa, for someone more can I say, Ghana yen free, Ghana for yen free a year South Africa. Ya tiasye, ya babefa yen for. In fact, Matekra say, ye fa, ye send 2 additional planes, send kofa Ghana for Umbra. And the South Africa for authorities, now some person be my clearance near babefa Ghana for no. Me dream one men tiasye, musi yen free muma eso. Ye free so amu pesi ye beko. Intiende, the Ghanaian Ministry of Foreign Affairs ababe issue travel advisory. Se boni AC ewo oman biemu a. In fact, se boni isi wo Nigeria for ana yemfa say America for omo embassy wo Nigeria ebe issue advisory ana travel advisory ama America for ni na say I say boni wa hama. It happens even in Ghana. Some parts like Bokone Nyama, in America for a catcher omo way no citizens then say yes remo Ghana some places be mamunko. In South Africa dia womo ye the Ghanaian ministry atro travel advisory to every single Ghanaian. Walk South Africa said that but this is not the time for you to go to South Africa. South Africa 40 asemna bang omubuefu. The interna Ghana sir. And the idea with the Ghana they are funny too high. The interna Ghana just say or comment box. We are going to read their reactions and then we are going to see how Ghanaians are also responding to it. And their first time make sure subscribe and click the notification bell on so. We understand latest news be about one sabe can like this video. That's the only thing you can do for us at this point. Like a video we. Now this video is brought to you by Unity's Ventures. Omo premium skincare and trusted brand ewo Ghana ha. If you to amema and say onipe bia no e wo se wo ma ho eya akono. So opese wa wawe so. Opese unya favor e wo nipe ni mu ama ho nya akono pe nkupa ne sra. Oye bema wo de ne se pe eye nkupa no sra wi asanso pe eye spray papa. Na nini na no ubenya ewo Unity's Ventures 0598003891. Ubetumi afre na trese bebia wo bia no ye de inku any spray no abrel. Now yankin kan or say travel advisory Accra 1st June 2026. Or say the government of the Republic of Ghana has observed with great concern the increasing xenophobic attacks in South Africa targeted at Africans by groups presenting themselves as anti-immigrant vigilantes, which have resulted in degrees of injuries, closure and takeover of businesses, looting and loss of properties. Also, the Mahama administration has taken a number of steps, including conveying formal protests at the highest diplomatic level, summoning the South African Acting High Commissioner in Accra, petitioning the petitioning the African Union and evacuating our nationals. It's a DAC was South Africa, Omoje Ghana for Jume from Munsem, Omoje Ghana for Yapadi from Munsem. Now, you take actions. Actions are yet taken, and they say one. Formally, ya tunsa afre South Africa for ambassador wa Ghana ha, wababe yin hwano. Ya summon South Africa for ewo ya petition the African Union, say African Union ente na asem ne so na South Africa yen hwe omo asem ne yen kan ye betwe omo aso a ne ya twe omo aso. Ghana asanso akofeda I evacuate your nationals from South Africa. No, we no say the government of Ghana hereby advises Ghanaian nationals to exercise extreme caution in their travel plans and avoid non-essential travel to South Africa until further notice. Ye catch a Ghana ni say yes, say this time we pursue to go South Africa menko until further notice. At this point, dear, it is not right for a Ghanaian to be going to South Africa, which is, I mean, a good call. I say Ghanaian nationals in the country are urged to maintain regular contacts with the Ghana High Commission for Consular Services. The government of the Republic of Ghana will continue to collaborate with the relevant authorities of the Republic of South Africa to facilitate the evacuation of Ghanaian nationals to ensure their safety. Also, in the meantime, the government of the Republic of Ghana wishes to call on the government of the Republic of South Africa to provide adequate security for targeted groups of Africans in its territory and take measures to enforce law and order in the spirit of genuine Pan-Africanism and African integration. Also, the government of the Republic of Ghana reiterates its commitment to prioritizing the welfare of Ghanaian nationals home and abroad to all media houses. So this is, I think, say, an apt notice that, you know, every single person said nyansa ewo ni trimbia also who say, well, it is right for any country to do this, right? Except South Africa for. Almost your monty here. The entire yen video mo comment ni bi. Comment be about say kick the dog till the owner comes out. Or say good, you are finally taking accountability and doing your job, useless idiots. Tell them to also fix their papers when you issue this statement. Also, tell them to come with scarce skills, not hair salon and gardening. And you know, clearly, no, South Africans are not happy. I say South African taxes won't be paid to transport your law-breaking citizens. Those flights are not going to be paid for by your government. Are not going to be paid for by your government. And so it looks like South Africa for Nekrano. You almost say omwa na etia say ye nyemra mbefa Ghana for mfiri hono. Sa brofo nyanse bi eni omutrimo. Nyanse bi eni omutrim. I say a very good job from government of Ghana. Don't wait until these animals kill a fellow Ghana before you act. Ghanaians and the rest of Africa is very proud of your good moves. I say foreigners in their countries, foreigners in South Africa. I say you are just being used by the Zionists. Even some Nigerians say they are Ghanaians because they know we are accommodating to Ghanaians. Nigerians started this by installing a king in South Africa. Well, and Somalians, and of course, the entitled Zimbabweans. Inti, Obinsu South African, you know, Suji say Ghana no Israel for and Ababeshe Yichi, and ye good South Africa for anyone because you know, Mama Wati South Africa air dragi Israel, ako human rights court. Say Israel infringing upon the human rights of MC Palestinians for. Inti Ghana for so ya so South Africa mu aye dragi omo no mu fili say Israel for na babe cheyichi say yenye South Africa dia yede omo no omo adwene no but ohwe omo nsem bi mu a at the end of the day asem a omo ni na aka ene say ade ne kra na nke Nigeria for no ni omo wa ewa asem na ade ne ase Ghana ne say ne ya fa asem no ade I say a fellow Ghanaian who's been living in South Africa for years debunking the lies you've been spreading, you bunch of attention-seeking parasites. I say, we don't want them in South Africa. Good riddance. Now they can work in that market in Ghana. Into no more posty markets. Ghana say, I mean, basically they are pained and they are sad. They feel like they be the idea we Nigeria for Bibia and Tuomo, and so it should be business as usual, you know. But omu nim so nkrofom de omo haba omo sa kon omo no yen so omo so. I say I can bet there are flights full of Ghanaians heading to South Africa as we speak, as it is a normal day in South Africa. I say their international relations experts say you left out telling Ghanaians to be law abiding and that Israel is using Ghana to play their cards. Obinso de no. I say the comment section is full of South Africans crying. I say, I think we must start to black some Ghanaians everywhere we see them in South Africa. We must become real xenophobic like they make us now. In South Africa, ni bin so asema waka and they say baby edu no sisi a omoche Ghana for so omobo Ghana for ku because that's the idea here, you know. You see this level of full. Sound crofo we won. Anyway, I say obviously you won't talk about this though and want LGBTQ travelers that your country is not safe for them. You promote hate and violence against vulnerable groups. No advisory about it. It's almost so to say ya pass LGBTQ lemra and ya kon. I say do whatever you want. We don't care. South Africa is for South Africans. Illegal immigrants must F off. We want only valuable people in South Africa. I say the hypocrite still keeps doubling down that there is no xenophobia happening in South Africa and all that. So basically, these are comments from South Africans clearly not happy with action Ghana ye taking. Ebusian for book now at that screen is on your friend the Ghanaian investor. This is your most practical guide. A better senior obe investi ewa Ghana. Now a lot of people don't know, but you will be a friend of the Ghana Stock Exchange. Now Ghana Stock Exchange, you know, who invest ewa Ghana Stock Exchange more. What it simply means, and it's a udi usika invest in some companies be a listed ewa Ghana. Companies be to say a year Ghana Commercial Bank, companies be to say MTN. Into the best investments are any Ghanaian can ever do. Investing in a Ghana Stock Exchange, because on average Ghana Stock Exchange, you know, a return revenue and a ROI of 25%. What it simply means is that every single year biano when you crano na 25% if you invest in a Ghana Stock Exchange. This book is going to go take you through how to invest in a Ghana Stock Exchange, how to invest in a Nyamabia your friend mutual funds. Now aside this, no, there are 3 other investment firms be a Ghana hands on so a yes secret and crowdfunding. If you purchase this book, you are going to get to know of those secrets or those investments, and then it's going to change your life forever. Get this book, The Ghanaian Investor. So open book maybe out a very simple number na at that book neso 055-807-4986. Obe to me a fresh number no. Ofra ye best sort out with the book. Obe to me so our WhatsApp number no. So one person obe free and I say one person obe WhatsApp ya. Very simple. On your screen, video now watch this here no. Obe hu baby ya draw view products. Obe to me a click so a. Obe hu say books ni na ebeba. Now I click book no or version ni twi video wo ho. Ni PDF ewo ho, ni English video enso wo ho. Twi video no eye for wo mo a eye na akenkan eye omoden omo ana wo ntumi nkenkan brofo. Ni English video enso wo ho, akenkan ye oden na nso pe brofo a English video wo ho. PDF enso obi a wo hwe a wo pese wo kan wo phone so na trese bibia eco smooth no onso de any the PDF. So that is also another way you can get the book. So what me now ye Ghana ni na wa brochure, you can just go on Amazon. Now I search book no the title that screen is no The Ghanaian Investor. Into search for book ne title Ghanaian Investor. We say beba na wa purchase na say ya ship e dia bro e wa brochure ho. And I say video na wo hwe sisi ano ye will be a friend the description box e wo YouTube. Into na say obe click more. O click more obe call description box ni mu. Into call description box ni mu a obe hu say a book no ne links ewa ha wati ase opese o use mobile money a eno ne se wa click sa link na ya tro get my book here for mobile money, get the ebook here na wa click so na unsaka get the hard copy na wa click so na unsaka very simple. These are the ways obetumi use edenya book we yento book we ni ehu senia yebetumi invest. Ghana's economy is booming. I personally believe that the next set of billionaires and millionaires, no, they will be coming from the Ghana Stock Exchange. And so take advantage of this, learn how to invest in the Ghana Stock Exchange amidst any other and all other investments, and also what Ghana for.